how the Sixers are going to work this out. When it comes to a trade or it comes to just Ben Simmons sitting out for a long period of time and getting fined a bunch of money. I think that's kind of where everyone's at right now. And when Doc Rivers says the meeting, there was a good conversation, I can't help. Like, tell me in the comments, will you? Just tell me in the comments, how do you think the Ben Simmons conversation went with Doc Rivers, Daryl Morey, and probably Elton Brand, right? How do you think that actually went? Do you think, like, what movie scene do you think it most represented? Because there's one movie scene that really comes to mind when I think about Ben Simmons having that conversation with the 76ers brass. And that movie scene is from the critically acclaimed movie Half-Baked, which won a slew of Academy Awards for the young people that haven't seen it. It's just an amazing picture. And it's the scene where Scarface goes, bleep you, bleep you, bleep you, you're cool, bleep you, I'm out. That's pretty much how I pictured that conversation to have had, the good conversation that Doc Rivers had. And it all stems from the comments that Doc Rivers made immediately after the Sixers lost in the Eastern Conference Finals to that team that we hate so much now, the Atlanta Hawks. Or, maybe it was like a TV scene. It was a TV scene. I believe it's a Festivus with Seinfeld where what you're supposed to do is say, I got a lot of problems with you people. And I think that's Jerry Stiller's character. I think that's kind of how the conversation went as well. But bottom line, I don't think it was as healthy as a conversation as Doc Rivers is doing there. Here's the biggest thing. This is the part that is going to be run for a long time, and there's no better thing for anyone, a lawyer really, a talk show host really, other than the smoking gun, which is, I didn't say it, and then roll clip of you saying it. And that's exactly what happened yesterday. I just want to play it. Here's Doc Rivers after they lost with the question from David Murphy. Doc Rivers, after Game 7, losing Game 7 the Atlanta Hawks, Doc Rivers on Ben Simmons. Here it is.
Doc, you think Ben Simmons can still be a point guard for a championship team like the one you guys want to become?
Yeah, David, I don't know that question or the answer to that right now. So I don't know the answer to that.
Oh, interesting. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. All right. Doc Rivers being asked yesterday on First Take by Stephen A. Smith about the thing he said that he says he didn't say.
But in the aftermath of the loss to the Atlanta Hawks in Game 7, you were on the record saying at that particular moment in time that you didn't know whether or not he was the point guard of the future for a championship franchise. Joel Embiid was on the record, questioning the play where he passed up the dunk and gave the ball, to Thibault, that played a big role.
I want to correct
Please
that.
Please do.
Yeah, I want to correct that because I would love you guys to play what I said. Mm-hmm. Because, and I've told you this before, Stephen A., never said what was reported. The question was asked about Ben. It was the first question after we just lost the Game 7. My answer was, I'm not answering any of that stuff right now, guys. I don't even know how to answer that. That had nothing to do was about Ben. I was basically saying I'm not answering that crap, those questions. Mm-hmm. And so what disappointed me, and I don't do this media thing very often. You never see me do that.
Right.
It was being portrayed that I was out there saying, I don't think we can win with Ben. And I do. I told Ben that the next day. What really disappointed me was the next day I went on and said, guys, y'all knew exactly what I was talking about. Mm-hmm. And no one heard it. They just kept running their narrative. So, I've been in sports a long time and I'm not misrepresented very often, but in that case I was. But it is what it is. Ben knows. Rich knows, and I know.